Hello everyone, it's RichestGuyinEso here, and today I want to create a list of guild trader locations in ESO. As most of you might know, trading in ESO works via joining a trading guild, which weekly buys the guild trader NPC in a certain location within the game, where all players are able to buy items from. As in some locations are more players around than in others, these skill trader NPCs differ quite a lot in how good they are to sell items. So it is important, if you want to sell your items quickly, that you join a trading guild, which usually hires a trader in a good selling location. Which locations are good and which are rather bad, we will go through now. So let's start with the worst locations to sell items in. These are usually outlaw traders. So every bigger city has an outlaw refugee where you not only can sell stolen goods, but as well a single guild trader is located in. As it's quite far to reach these single traders and you need to go through another loading screen, these traders are really bad and it's rough to sell items there. So as well as the second one in G category, we have single so-called backwater traders. And these kind of traders are around the world. Usually like every base zone has like two of these around the map. And as they're single and not easy to find, you cannot sell items there easily too. And that's why these two are in the G category. Next in F category are the DLC locations, like for example Lilmuth, Anvil, Clockwork City, Hughesbane, Necrom, and some more. And these simply have quite very few players visiting the cities, as you often cannot do your crafting routes there, and the traders are often very far from way shrines too. As well, quite some players do simply not own the DLCs and therefore can't even travel there to buy stuff. Anyhow, as they at least have several traders and some people go there to check for good deals, therefore they are better listed as the traders in G category. Some other zones don't see too many players roaming through the cities too, but are at least base game zones and do not require DLCs and have therefore more visitors than the traders listed in F category. These cities listed in E category are for example Marbrook, Ebonheart, Skywatch, Bandari, Stormhold, Shornhelm, Riften, Evermore, etc. Next are some cities which have same arguments as just heard in E category, but are at least close to Weishrine and are simply a bit more populated. These are, for example, Windhelm, Rorqual, and Daggerfall, and will make it into the D category. Next in C category, we're getting to the zones where selling is actually good, and it's for sure nice to have a trading guild located in. These include chapter DLC locations, which are quite populated due to being beautiful cities, having a way shrine near to the traders, and a good crafting area. These include Alinor, Rimmen, Solitude, Ledgerwin, and as well Varist as capital of Daggerfall Covenant and as Undaunted Crest area. Even better sales you do overall in B category, where I put Eldenroot, the first Varus trader named Atten, and Craglon backward traders. While the backward Craglon traders are usually a bit less good than the other two locations. Eldenroot and Varus are capitals of the alliances and are simply big and quite populated, as well to the Undaunted Crest givers as mentioned before again. So now getting to the really top trader locations in A category, we have Craglon front row traders, Moonhold and Vivek backward traders. These three locations are insanely good to sell items of any kind and really worth having a trading guild in. Mulholt is again a capital city and has the traders directly around the way shrine. Vivek is the most populated city simply because having crafting area and bank really well included within the city and near to the way shrine the traders. The traders in Vivek differ between each other a bit though, as there are some directly between the way shrine and the inner city, and some a bit on the side, called back row. The front row traders are even better, as many players are first going to these traders and might not go through all traders simply due to pure laziness, same as in Craglorn. Therefore, the Vivek front row traders are in S tier and generally the best traders to sell items in-game. One thing to not forget about is that every location sells stuff differently well, as it depends on offer and demand. So for example, in DLC locations like Ledgerwin, you can sell really well items for beginners and analyzing things like Nirnhound armor and Nirnhound weapons, as well as jewelry traits. So meanwhile, having in Craglon mostly people there for trials and older players just buying items there because of convenience, despite the Wayshrine being quite far from the traders. So in Craglon you can sell like potions and rare gear quite better than materials, for example. Meanwhile, materials in Vivek and Monod are really good again, but the concurrence between the traders there is really high too. So it is important to not only join a trade guild in a good location, but as well one location fitting to what you are selling usually. So you might need to try out some locations till you find the ones you like the best. This tier list I made now is specifically for PCU server. Anyhow, I expect locations to not vary that much between the servers, but I would be happy if you could share your experience of the other servers in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, that would help me a lot. So see you soon in Tamriel, and may Zenitor, the god of trades, bless you.